I'm merely fighting fire with fire. Still a victim of the I'm a victim of desire. Then your grand can tell at your feet. Oh, fool them all, but baby I can tell you're no stranger to defeat. Don't ask me why. Y'all, it is stupid early. It is 4:04 in the morning. 44, 55. All that good shit's been going on. He's a pirate. Oh, is this song coming on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have been up at 3 a.m. most of the fucking week. Here we go. Ugh. Goddess, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, blessed be my family, my home, and me. Don't set me on fire. Alright. I wish I had some tarot reader that I can annoy out of their sleep. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, that is bright. Isn't it bright? Let's tone that down a little bit. Ugh. See what's going on here. When a child speaks, listen. Happy full moon. What is it? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yep, full moon in Leo. Nothing is impossible, meaning all things are possible, even impossibility. Some people are playing cards, some people are playing chess. Life's been good to me so far. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. For real, man. For real. I get it. It's crazy. Whack, twisted, girl's a hoe. Broke, kid ain't yours. Everybody knows. Don't get distracted out there, y'all. Good Lord said he can get me out of this, but he's pretty sure you're fucked. What do we got? I just woke up today, time gone by, but you still look the same. It felt so real to have you back with me. Too bad it was just another dream. I love that. Good Lord said he can get me out of this, but he's pretty sure you're fucked. That is actually from, whatchamacallit? Braveheart. The Irishman. My island. Told you it was my island. Alright, let's get a 3D, 4D, 5D on what's going on here. What is the issue? You know, you boys wanted to talk, you could just open up your mouths and fuck talk. We don't have to play these stupid games. Bothering people in their sleep, keeping them from sleeping. For masculine's triumph of lies. Appearances are a bitch. Meadow of Vulnerability. Yes, but what, lying, keeping shit secret, being all quiet. Oh, nobody wants to be vulnerable. Everybody's got to be big baddies. Everybody's got to be a big badass. so tough, so strong. Oh, yes. Very, 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 very tough. Very, very strong big baddies. Say it's a lot to love you. Was cut off your own nose to spite your face. I don't know. They understand people in today's society. I don't know. Didn't come here to understand y'all. Just came here to be me. Be me until I get to go back home. That's it. Be a person again. Help. Volunteer. I don't know when volunteer became such a dirty word either. Like what? Everybody's like, oh, it sucks. I can't believe I chose to come here. Life is hard. It's so rough. It's so terrible. Blah, 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 blah. Why would I decide to come here during such a horrible time? Oh, I volunteered and it's terrible. You know what then? People who volunteer aren't miserable while they're doing what they're volunteering for. You know what I'm saying? People who volunteer to work at animal shelters don't complain about having to clean out cages. They look at the bright side of being able to work with animals. You know, this whole thing. Light workers and stuff like that. Making yourselves miserable with this terminology. Change your words up, y'all. Change your words up. Fix your wording. Change your fucking attitude, man. Change your attitude. I'm not really one to talk. My attitude fluctuates greatly, but people understood the amount of energies that I pick up off people. I've been up since 3:30. It's freaking 4:15 in the morning now. Actually, it's 4:13. Shout out to the 143. I do love you guys. If I didn't, I would not be doing this right now. That's for sure. I would keep my happy ass in bed. Go back to sleep. I, believe it or not, do enjoy sleep. As much as it eludes me. As much as it eludes me. And I don't like it either. I don't like not knowing shit. I mean, I know there's a whole control factor in this, that, and the other thing, but I don't know. I don't explain any of that right now. It is way too early in the morning for this nonsense. Alright, what do we got going on? Oh, thank you. Love God. Yeah, that's really powerful. Drawn towards, y'all. The 3D line here straight up came out upside down, dealt towards your direction. So let's see what's going on here. What do we got? We got Ace of Pentacles. We've got Strength. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the High Priestess. We got the Eight of Cups. There's definitely some energy that needs to be moved on from. Yeah, two characters again. Ace of Cups in the middle. See, this is on the 3D. The 3D is only difficult if y'all want to make the 3D difficult. This shit is all as dramatic as everybody wants to make it out to be, right? And I've been saying that for 3 years, y'all. 3 years, y'all. One of the reasons I pulled out the books. What? Y'all want it to be dramatic. Y'all watch dramatic-ass movies, dramatic-ass TV shows, dramatic-ass everything, right? We got the Ace of Pentacles here, right? Definitely things need to be solidified on the 3D, right? Get the Strength card. Look at this beautiful Strength card. Wolf, full moon. This is a full moon in Leo, y'all. Full moon in Leo. That's my rising sign too, right? So, we got a lot of strength building. Definitely got this Ace of Cups in the middle, right? There's just so much love and heart energy pumping out. That's what makes it dramatic too, and that's what makes it wishy-washy, right? We're getting ready to come up into Pisces season. We're coming out of Aquarius into Pisces. It's a very emotional sign, right? And I get really, really sick of people giving emotions a bad rap. Oh, control your emotions. Oh, control your emotions. Oh, control your emotions. Do you have any idea how much power your emotions have? Your emotions literally are energy. That is the energy to which you are creating through your heart space. And the Ace of Cups is all about that heart space, right? Especially on the 3D. How do you manifest on the 3D? You have to be able to channel that emotional energy into something positive, right? Your heart pumps fluid, right? Fluid, moving water creates energy, right? Your heart creates an energetic field, measurable up to 6 feet out around you. I'm not making this shit up, y'all. You can look it up, right? And based on what your emotions are, once again, your heart also has a tiny little neuron brain in it, right? With little neurons that are almost identical to your brain neurons, right? And those synapses are always going. Shout out 1134. Shout out to the 143 again, right? Those little neurons, right? Those are what are setting the frequency to the energy that you're pumping out, right? So they're connected to your brain. You got 3 brains, right? I don't know if anybody knows this, but we'll go over it again. You've got 3 brains. You got your main thinking brain. This is the one that tends to fuck everything up. You've got this brain, right? This brain is the most purest brain. The Egyptians knew this. The Egyptians knew this. This is why when they embalmed the dead, they just took a hot poker and swirled up your brains and threw them away. But your heart, they encased in a special little capsulized thing, right? And your gut. Your gut, your heart, and your brain. And if your gut and your heart and your brain are all telling you one thing, that is where the truth is, right? That is where the power is, right? There's your high priestess here. Right? That's what she listens to. That's what she manifests. That's the knowledge within her little book here, right? That's how she seizes upon her power, right? And you build it up from the ground up. What? You follow your intuition. Your gut tells you one thing. Your heart tells you another thing. And your brain is going to bring your ego along and try to rationalize all this shit for you, right? And there's just a lot of fucking laziness on the 3D. Quite honestly. It's just laziness, right? It's indolence, right? In this deck, it's laziness. I'm going to walk away. Bitch, where are you going? Bitch, where are you going? What? That's not a bridge, it's a pier. You're taking a long walk off a short pier right here. What? Go ahead, keep walking away from that 8 of Cups. You're not genuinely doing it, right? And you're doing it out of laziness. The only deck that really has that, the 8 of Cups, is laziness, but that's what indolence means, right? And if I'm pronouncing it wrong, y'all can kiss my butt. People who pronounce words wrong means they learn them reading. But yeah, you got plenty on the 3D here. It's just a matter of making physical moves, seizing on to the strength here, listening to your heart and your intuition, calling up your own power, right? And you just got to get over the laziness of it, right? Just get over the laziness of it. What's going on the 40 here? Oh, 22 is the thing. Definitely got the 6. I got the 6 of Pentacles here, right? The equal give and take card, right? This is somebody's definitely contemplating whether they're getting an equal give and take out of what they're, just out of life, I guess, in general, and dealing with people, right? You got the Queen of Cups reversed. This is someone who's definitely trying to block this energy, right? This is someone, for me, if the card comes up, that's the energy that is in play. So this is someone who wants to be in a loving nature, but they're having it shifted upside down Probably because they don't feel like this is it. They're trying to logic out the equal give and take, and it's not coming out even, right? So they're doing their best to figure out how to even this out, right? Between spiritual and physical reality. How do you even this out? How do we even this out? How do I even out what I know for a fact on a spiritual level and what I know is going on a physical level, right? There's your ego, right? There's your ego right there, trying to figure out which one's which, right? You got the Ten of Cups reversed. Now, the Ten of Cups reversed is like the Queen of Cups reversed here, right? The energy is available to you because it's showing up. So, Ten of Cups, happiness is available, but it is reversed right now. Why is it reversed right now? Because there's indecision. There's indecision and there's a lack of genuine trust in the universe has its best interest out for you, right? You got the choice at Two of Swords here. It's all about choices. It's all about stalemates. And it's about making blind decisions, right? Blind decisions. And what, the crows? I always say what? The crows are either guiding you, you're either afraid of them, or you're listening to them, right? And you even got two here, which I always go with. Two crows usually are indicative of Odin, right? Those are his two, I guess, familiars, you would call them. I get a strong sense, and I've said this before too, and this is old. This is old belief, right? And it's destiny is set, but the path to get there is your own, right? You can fight it, you can, whatever, but the universe, if you're meant to be on a certain path, the universe will grab your hand and drag you. And it's like a child, right? It's like a child when you're getting ready to leave a place and the child doesn't want to leave. But it's time to go, and you know it's time to go, and you've been telling the kid that, you try to do everything perfect as a parent to tell the child, right? Oh, honey, it's going to be time to go. It's time to go. It's time to do this. Time to whatever. It's like, the sun's going down. It's time to go home. Blah, 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 blah. They're pitching a fit. They're kicking and screaming. They're making it super dramatic. And you got a choice at this point. What, you going to sit there all night? Let the child win? Stay, sleep at the fucking park because they don't want to go home? What, are you going to pick them up and just carry them off, kicking and screaming? Eventually they'll cry themselves to sleep, right? It's time to grab the tiger by the tail. Once again, we got this full moon in Leo and the strength card again. It's time to grab the tiger by the tail, get control over your own health, right? There's definitely a lot of burdens right now. And the universe is telling you need to put some shit down, right? But you need to put it all down, lay it all out, look at it, reorganize it, figure out what burdens are yours, what burdens are other people. And you get the Six of Pentacles again. What is even here? What is even? What is genuine give and take? Are you giving just to get a reward? That's the other thing. There's equal give and take, and then there's genuine generosity, right? And that's something else I've been dealing with people. I get a lot of people just like, oh, I don't know why, but Selena keeps popping up, and here's the thing that freaks me out with the whole Selena thing is she was shot by that woman, that crazy woman, right? The super fan who she ended up being very kind to and taking in. She put her in charge of all this stuff, right, and everything else, and then the woman just didn't like the decisions she was making in her life and everything else, and she ended up killing her because she wanted to separate from her, right? And that's the image that I get with example in my life. You get people that send me things and things like that, and then they're like, oh, I did all of this for you and you didn't do it. What was I supposed to do for you? Did you genuinely do any of that out of the kindness of your heart? Or did you do it to have some sort of dominion over me? Right? Are they just being kind to you to get some sort of dominion over you? Right? And that's it. Or did they genuinely just do it out of the kindness of their heart? There's definitely the Eight of Swords reversed here. That's a getting out of your own head, getting out of your own imprisonment here, right? And yeah, it's going to cause a tower. It's going to cause a tower. These realizations will cause a tower. There's definitely a shakeup from the foundation up, rattling you out of your tower, right? Even in this deck, I get a rattling you out of your own mind, right? There's a lot of towers going on for a lot of people right now, and it's a necessary shakeup, right? It's kind of like a reshuffling of the deck, right? Whatever it is. Your hand was bad. It's time for a new hand. It's time for a new game, right? You got the Triumph of Lies here. What? Illusions. Trying to paint illusions, especially on the 3D, the 1. This is all about, you know, it's all about fashion and fakeness, right? This is all about fakeness, this one, right? Fake it all you want. Fake it all you want, but the universe does not respond to what you are projecting on the 3D. It doesn't. It responds to what the hell you're really admitting, right? And that's what the importance of that little heart brain is, right? This brain can produce whatever it wants. You can control it however you want. You can do whatever it is you think you're doing to, like, all manifest your reality and everything else, and you can paint whatever fucking illusions you want on the 3D, but the universe is not responding to what you're doing here. It's responding to what you're doing here. It's responding to what you're doing here, and you don't really control this through this. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't care how fucking smart you are. I got 128 IQ. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Einstein had one of the most off-the-charts IQs fucking fathomable, and the man couldn't graduate fucking school. He dropped out in the 4th grade, and he used to do really weird shit like wash his floors with bars of fucking body soap. You know, it doesn't make any sense, right? He didn't have a whole lot of common sense for all the sense that he had, right? Do whatever you want, right? Try to manifest it however you want by painting whatever fantasies you want on the 3D. The universe does not respond to whatever fantasy you're trying to paint on the 3D, and it does not respond to this. It responds to this. Get the Meadow of Vulnerability here. And that's really what it's boiling down to. And I think that's boiling down to a lot of people, right? What? The Meadow of Vulnerability. What? Oh, what? You spent so much energy being strong. Ah! I'm strong. 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 Keep telling yourself that, right? What? Oh, I'm so strong. I'm so strong. I'm so strong. I am terrified of being vulnerable. What? Oh my God. God forbid anybody thinks that I'm weak. God forbid anybody thinks that I need help. God forbid anybody, you know. And you know what? That's what's causing your towers. The universe is trying to tell you what? People need people. People need people. And be mad about that all you want. What? It's natural freaking instinct, y'all. It is natural instinct. People need people. Let's say too. Right? Take David, for instance, right? He came back and he's doing his little love tarot, and he's trying to revamp for his high vibe and everything else like that. What? He was so strong. He was so powerful. He was so, I don't need nobody. I'm going to do it all on my own. But it all fell apart when he lost Craig, didn't it? Started falling apart when he lost Craig. Why? People need people. People need people. Why? We are pack animals. We're designed for it. We are not designed to be alone. And it's okay to go through your periods of time where you're learning your strength, right? I mean, I don't know, I'm getting the image of like Native Americans used to, when you turn 12, 13 years old, especially for boys, right, they would take them, what they would do is they would take them out into the woods. They would take you out into the woods, and they would try to take you out as far as they could to where they knew you didn't know the territory anymore. And then you were left to see, 1, if you can survive, 2, can you make it back? to your tribe. What? Can you survive on your own? Could you survive if you're lost in the woods on your own? But the objective in the end was, can you make it back to your tribe? It's too easy to be myself with you. Touché, pussycat. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, it's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everybody would do it. The hard is what makes it great. There's no crying in baseball. I like that, right? Would you play a video game if it was super easy? Nobody would, right? The whole point of it is it's supposed to be difficult. There would be no reward. There would be no reward in accomplishing a goal if it was easy. And I tell you what, allowing yourself to be vulnerable is 1,000,000 times harder than proving how fucking strong you are. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable is 100 times harder than proving how freaking strong you are. Just is. Oh, 431. Shout out to the 143 again. I love my little soul tribe. I love you guys so much. I really, really, really do. I think you have no heart, and I had a mind once to give you mine. I think you have no heart. No, I think you have a heart. 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 And it emits more energy than people realize, right? And then people always wonder how, like, yeah, people who run off frequency and people who can, when people talk about how you can feel other people's emotions. And I'll tell you what, there is a video out there, if he has not blocked it yet, of Richie Rich sitting in the middle of a, I don't know, lake or whatever. When he was in Maine, he used to make all these little talking videos, right? And he would always try to find some scenic place to do his videos. And I mean, it was just, it was just amazing to think about it now. In this one video, he's calling people out for being full of shit and saying that they cannot feel energy, right? He's like, oh, people talk about they can feel energy, they're so full of shit, da 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 da. Also, in said same video, he talks about how it doesn't matter if you litter or not, because even if you throw it in a trash can, it's still going to end up in the ocean, so what does it matter to recycle or care? Amazing how much that man has changed in 4 years, right? Amazing, right? And I do believe a lot of that was allowing himself to be vulnerable to the energies, right? He would have never got with Leah if he wasn't allowing himself to be open and vulnerable to meeting someone new. He wouldn't have gotten anything that he's gotten. Had he not opened himself up to being vulnerable and open to it, right? I got here, which wolf do you feed? I feed both, so they both obey me. Why? Because your emotions are important. Anger and spite will accomplish a lot for you in life, right? I even said this on one of David's things the other day, when he talks about calling out Aries all the time. And it just is. It's like, Aries run a lot on spite and things like that. To prove you wrong. Prove you wrong. What? I'm going to accomplish my goals just because you said I couldn't. And it's a powerful driving force. It is. And it plays into just as much as the law of attraction as the law of opposites. Just as powerful as the law of attraction is the law of opposites. If not more so, if you think about it. I mean, it runs more or less. Most people run on the law of opposite than the law of actual attraction. Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Alrighty. I've always liked to play with fire. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. What is it? What is it? That meme that I saw the other day. The innocent little demons in her eyes carelessly playing with matches. And in the end, but mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even a little bit. Not even at all. 3014. Shout out to 143. If you're here, my love, my darling, my angel, my boo, watching this, you are part of the 143. You are already part of a collective 333. You already are loved, cherished, and a part of this soul tribe, and there is nothing that you're going to be able to do to change that. Destiny is set, but the path to get there is your own. Any more messages before we roll on out? Alright, so that's it. Mostly I hate the way that I don't hate you. Not even a little bit. Not even at all. Not even at all. This is definitely a message for the Divine Masculines, because that's the energy that woke me up at 3:30 every day this week. The journey begins. The journey of 1,000 steps begins with the first step. Is that the saying? I think the hot air balloon. I love this hot air balloon, and I don't know why, but I just got the image of, have you ever seen The Ugly Truth? Right? Have you ever seen The Ugly Truth? If you haven't, look it. It's a great rom-com, right? But at the end of the movie, they end up in the hot air balloon, right? I don't know who needs that today. I love y'all. I am going to be working on finishing out. I've been doing some of the astrology yesterday, along with some other things that I really need to get done around here. And I am doing a full moon video. Also, the Coven the Silver Cord is doing Love's Guiding Light. Once again, that is a spell that is not designed to bring in a certain person or anything like that. That spell is 110% designed just to open this up. It's just to open this up. It's to blast open your heart center so that you are a beacon for your tribe. Not so that you can lure in this one specific person you've been obsessing about for fucking God knows how long, right? This is not about the Love's Guiding Light. Has nothing to do with the Twin Flame Journey. I started that spell long before I ever heard of anything about that, right? It is just to blast open your heart center so that you are a beacon of love energy. That's it. Alright? But you have to allow yourself to be open, right? Because if you are going to blast out that much energy, you will have no choice but have to accept it in as well. Alright. I love y'all. I'm going to be back on my other channel later. Blessed be all those who walk these weird, windy, trippy-ass paths with me. I love you guys so much, and I will be back just as soon as I can. I promise.